to click 15 different articles about the Combine. All you got to do is listen to the next 7 minutes or so. It's our Combine Blitz with David's big black rumor.
How you doing there, Michael? One
succulent rumors.
All right, earlier in the week, one Joseph Lee Burrow spoke to reporters and said that he'll play for whoever drafts him. Does this finally put to bed the controversy of him not wanting to play in Cincinnati?
No, it doesn't. I mean, TJ Houshmandzadeh is like in that camp working him out. There's been an intimation that, it's Carson Palmer, I believe, is in his camp as well.
Jordan Palmer, his brother.
Jordan,
yes.
I'm sorry. Thank you. And we know Carson basically pulled a Snacks. I'd rather quit than play football for you. Mm-hmm. I think if you want to put it to bed, Joey Burrow's got to come out and go, let me tell you something. I wouldn't like to play for the Bengals. I'd love to play for the Bengals. Mm-hmm. I love the Queen City. Mm-hmm. I even love that garbage chili they eat with the cinnamon in it. Take me number one. I'm sexy. See, he didn't do that. So, no, it won't put it to bed. And by the way, that chili they eat in Cincinnati's a disgrace. That's a national disgrace.
It's disgusting.
I forget the name of it, but it's
Skyline.
awful. Oh, my God. It's one of the worst things I've ever eaten in my life. God awful. Next question. I got some of that Cincinnati chili.
So, Jets general manager Joe Douglas, he spoke this week, and he tried to quiet trade speculation everywhere with the team. He says that Jamal Adams will be a Jet for life and that they have no desire to trade Le'Veon Bell, believe he can be good in their system. Mm-hmm. What's going on in New York? Do you believe anything he's saying here?
I want to believe Joe Douglas. The problem is Douglas has to come in and clean up a mess that was left to him. There's a coach that he didn't hire. You've got players that the coach didn't want. This is the issue. Like the Jets are going to ruin Sam Darnold. This is what we talk about. Like I think Sam Darnold's a star, but they're out here focusing on all the wrong stuff. They have the worst offensive line in football in front of them. I mean, like guys, get it together. Everybody needs to be pulling in the same direction, or we wasted the number 3 overall pick in the draft. So I don't want to hear about Jamal Adams. I don't want to hear about Le'Veon Bell. The Le'Veon Bell thing was never going to work there because the coach didn't want him. It got forced upon him. I mean, David, I don't think they'll deal Jamal Adams. I'd be really surprised. All right.
So just this morning, Bruce Arians, the head coach for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, he spoke on his quarterback. Mm-hmm. Well, maybe his quarterback for 2020. Jameis Winston talked about 2019 as being December being his fault. 10 of his interceptions in the final month were his fault. But Jameis just had surgery. He's fixing his eyes. Will he be able to salvage his career with the new eyes he will have?
I think that's probably a bit overplayed. This is who he is. He's always been irresponsible with the football, not just interceptions, fumbles, decisions. The problem is he's out here throwing for 5,000 yards damn near. He's throwing 30 touchdowns. How do the Buccaneers walk away? Look, unless they're prepared to take the young quarterback of Bruce Arians' dreams, you probably stick with the guy, don't you? Mm-hmm. I wouldn't, but they will. But I'm not expecting a magic bullet here.
So the players have their physicals, doctors see their medicals and everything. Well, the doctors informed Florida wide receiver Van Jefferson, who is the son of Sean Jefferson, former wide receiver coach here for the Lions. They informed him that his right foot, he had a Jones fracture in his right foot. He was projected to be a second-round pick. Could this now push him to maybe the third or the fourth round or further down?
See, I'm not familiar with that injury in the foot. Like Liz Frank? Mm-hmm. Yes. I don't know what a Jones fracture is. So, look, man, as long as it's not like a Liz Frank injury and the kid will be good by training camp, it shouldn't affect you at all. You either like the kid's tape or you don't. But a Liz Frank injury is different.
Yeah, that's totally different.
That's a whole different type of fracture.
Yep. So left tackle Trent Williams had a very publicized dispute with the Redskins last season. Well, this just in from Mike Garofalo from the NFL Network.
I think it's Garofalo.
Garofalo.
But
I knew I was going to screw that up.
Janine Garofalo.
He's reporting now that Trent Williams wants a new contract or he wants to be traded. Will this be solved before the season?
Yes. It has to be because last year turned into such a folly. Ron Rivera won't allow this to be another folly. If I'm the Skins, I do whatever it takes to get Trent Williams back and blocking for my franchise quarterback, Haskins, or otherwise. He is a fabulous left tackle. He's a freak athlete. Just pay the man. Pay the man and get him there. Because I'll tell you what happens, David. No matter what you do in this draft, no matter what you do in the offseason, you will not find a player as good as him in the draft or on the open market. Get him there and solidify yourself up front. Pay the man. They actually feel great, David. Thank you.
And final question for today. I'm excited when I say this because I've been waiting all week for this. Starting today at 4 p.m., the QBs will begin working out at the Combine. So no Tua, no Burrow. They will not be thrown. We all know this.
You know who we want to see.
Well, that's what I want to ask you. Who do you want to see work out today in Indianapolis?
Julian Love, Utah State. I want to see, I want to see Shea throw those dying quails. No, I want to see Love from Utah State because I'm telling you from a physical standpoint, he has what it takes. He had no teammates this year. Now, he also got popped on the weed, but I still think that's the kid that's going to rise into that Colts range just outside the top 10. It'd be Love from Utah State.
Now, do you think there's anything Justin Herbert can do to help his stock?
Not in my world. I'm sorry.